When we begin this journey of releasing worry and overthinking, we start by observing the mind, not to control it, not to fight with it, but simply to notice it. The first step toward peace is awareness. Most of the time, we live in a constant stream of thoughts, racing from one worry to another, replaying old moments, imagining what could go wrong. The mind moves like a restless ocean, waves of thought rising and falling endlessly. But awareness is the stillness beneath those waves. It does not resist. It simply watches. Take a slow breath in, and as you exhale, begin to notice your thoughts. Don't try to change them. Don't try to stop them. Just notice their movement, their rhythm, their speed. Some thoughts might be anxious, others might be uncertain. Some may come disguised as solutions, but underneath they carry the energy of fear. As you witness these thoughts, realize something powerful. You are not your thoughts, you are the awareness that sees them come and go. In this moment, imagine your mind as a vast, open sky. Thoughts drift through like clouds. Some are heavy and gray, some are light and passing. But no matter how many clouds appear, the sky itself remains untouched. It's never broken by the storm. The sky simply allows each cloud to pass, knowing that no storm lasts forever. Your awareness is that sky, spacious, infinite, always at peace. Overthinking happens when we believe every cloud needs our attention. We chase one thought after another, trying to solve everything before it happens. But in doing so, we forget to live in the present. Worry pulls us into a future that doesn't yet exist, while regret keeps us stuck in a past we cannot change. The mind becomes a pendulum, swinging between what was and what could be, never resting in what is. Take another breath in. Feel the air enter your lungs, and as you breathe out, let your awareness settle in your body. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest, the weight of your body against the ground. This is the present moment. It doesn't demand anything from you. It simply invites you to be here, to feel, to breathe, to exist. When we become aware of the mind's constant chatter, we begin to see how much energy we spend living in imagined worlds. Most of our worries are not about what's happening right now. They're about what might happen. And yet, the present moment, this breath, this stillness, is untouched by those worries. Here in this awareness, there is no problem to fix, no outcome to predict. There is only presence. So allow your thoughts to move as they will, but do not follow them. Let them rise and fade on their own. If a thought of worry appears, simply greet it with compassion. Say to yourself, I see you, but I don't need to go with you. The mind quiets not through resistance, but through understanding. The more you observe your thoughts without judgment, the more you begin to feel the space between them, a space of pure stillness and peace. That space is where your true self resides. It's the part of you untouched by anxiety, untouched by time. It's the silent witness behind every experience, the calm observer of your life. When you recognize that space, you realize that you have never been lost. You were simply distracted by the noise of the mind. Awareness brings you home. Now, take a slow, conscious breath in. As you exhale, imagine each thought as a feather drifting away in the wind. There's no need to chase after it, no need to hold on. Let the mind empty itself naturally, like a river flowing into the sea. The more you let go, the clearer the water becomes. Overthinking is the mind's attempt to control what it fears. But awareness is the soul's reminder that there is nothing to control. Life unfolds moment by moment, and the only real power we have is to be fully present for it. So as you sit in this awareness, feel the peace that comes when you no longer try to fix the future or rewrite the past. Feel the lightness that returns when you stop identifying with every thought and begin to rest in the quiet of being. Each time a worry arises, remember, it is just a visitor. Let it come, let it go. The more you practice this gentle witnessing, the more your mind learns to relax. It no longer needs to fill every silence. It begins to trust the stillness. And in that trust, peace returns, not as something you find, but as something that was always within you, waiting to be remembered. Breathe into that peace now, and allow yourself to rest in the awareness that you are free. Worry lives in the future, peace lives in the present. The mind, in its constant movement, often leaves the moment behind. It runs ahead, creating endless stories about what could go wrong, or returns to the past, replaying moments that can no longer be changed. In this race between what was and what might be, we forget the only place life truly happens, here and now. The present moment is the doorway to peace. It's always open, always available, but we must choose to step through it. Take a slow, deep breath. Feel the air as it moves through you, cool as it enters, warm as it leaves. That single breath is your bridge to the now. You don't need to go anywhere to find peace. It's already here, waiting for you to remember it. As you breathe, allow your awareness to travel gently into your body. Feel your feet resting on the ground, the steady rhythm of your heartbeat, the rise and fall of your chest. Each sensation anchors you in this sacred moment. The mind might still try to wander. It may whisper reminders of what you must do, what could go wrong, what still needs fixing. Let it speak, but don't follow. Like waves returning to the ocean, thoughts will always come and go. You don't have to stop them. You only need to stay connected to your breath. Every time you inhale, feel the present draw closer. Every time you exhale, let go of what pulls you away. When we ground ourselves in the present moment, something profound begins to shift. The body relaxes, the breath deepens, the mind softens its grip. We begin to sense that peace is not something we create, it's something we uncover when we stop resisting life as it is. The present moment has no judgment, no tension. It simply holds everything, your thoughts, your emotions, your sensations, in quiet acceptance. Now, imagine your awareness as roots reaching deep into the earth. With every breath, those roots grow stronger, connecting you to the steady heartbeat of the planet. Feel the solidness beneath you, the quiet support of the ground. You are safe here. The earth is holding you. This is what it means to be grounded, to rest in the reality of now, untouched by the illusions of the mind. If a thought arises, acknowledge it like you would a passing breeze. Let it move through you without resistance. There's no need to engage, no need to push it away. The moment you observe the thought instead of reacting to it, you've already reclaimed your power. You are no longer lost in the current of overthinking. You are the awareness watching it flow by. The present moment is alive. It breathes with you, listens with you, moves through you. Notice the subtle sounds around you. The rhythm of your breath, perhaps a faint hum, a distant sound. Feel the air brushing against your skin, the texture of the space you occupy. All of this is life speaking to you through presence. This is the language of stillness. Gentle, quiet, yet full of power. In this awareness, the future loses its hold. You begin to understand that the mind's stories are not real. They are just possibilities, not certainties. And the past, no matter how heavy it feels, cannot exist here. The present moment dissolves its grip, leaving behind only learning and gratitude. What remains is a deep stillness, a calm that doesn't depend on circumstances. As you sit in this space, you may feel a subtle shift, a lightness in your chest, a quiet warmth in your heart. That is peace returning home. You didn't have to search for it. You only needed to stop running from the now. The mind always seeks control, but the soul seeks connection. When you surrender to the moment, you stop struggling against what is and start flowing with the rhythm of existence. If the mind drifts again, as it often will, gently guide it back with your breath. Let your inhale be an anchor, your exhale a release. Each breath reminds you that peace isn't found in doing, it's found in being. There's nothing missing in this moment. There's nothing to fix. Right now, as you breathe, you are whole. The present moment has a quiet intelligence. It knows what you need before your thoughts can define it. When you rest here, you align with the deeper order of life. You no longer need to control the outcome because you begin to sense that everything is unfolding exactly as it should. There's a rhythm to life, and in the stillness of now, you can feel it. Gentle, steady, eternal. Stay here a little longer, breathing, feeling, being. Let the world slow down around you. The more you settle into the now, the more you realize that peace was never lost. It was simply hidden beneath the noise of overthinking. The only place peace has ever lived is here, in this breath, in this moment, in you. There comes a moment, after observing your thoughts and grounding yourself in the present, when you realize that holding on serves no purpose. The tension you feel in your mind, the tightness in your chest, the heaviness in your heart, all of it is the weight of what you refuse to release. Worry, fear, and control are the mind's way of trying to protect you, but in truth, they keep you from peace. To release and surrender is not to give up, it is to allow life to move through you without resistance. It is a gentle act of trust, a silent acknowledgement that you no longer need to carry what was never yours to hold. Close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. Feel the breath entering your body, filling you with calm. As you exhale, imagine that you're letting go of something small, maybe a single worry, a single thought that's been repeating itself. Feel it leave you, dissolving into the air like mist. There's a subtle freedom in that release. It's the body's way of reminding you that letting go is natural. The trees release their leaves without hesitation. The ocean releases each wave to the shore without clinging. Nature teaches us that release is not loss. It's flow, it's renewal. When you let go, you are not abandoning responsibility, you are freeing yourself from attachment. You are choosing peace over control. The mind always seeks certainty. It wants to know what's next, to shape outcomes, to predict the future. But the truth is, the future is not meant to be controlled, it's meant to be experienced. Surrender is the recognition that life is unfolding with its own intelligence. And when you stop fighting that flow, you begin to live in harmony with it. Take another breath and visualize your worries as small stones you've been carrying in your hands. Each one represents a fear, a doubt, a piece of the past you keep revisiting. See yourself holding them tightly, feeling their weight. Now, one by one, start to let them fall. Hear them land softly on the earth below you. As each stone leaves your hands, your body feels lighter, your mind more open. The tension you've been carrying begins to melt away. What remains is spaciousness, a quiet openness that welcomes peace. Surrender is not something the mind can do. It happens when you drop beneath the mind into the stillness of awareness. You don't have to force it. You simply allow it. Imagine standing by a river, watching the water flow. You see leaves, branches, and reflections drifting by. You don't need to stop the current, you simply let it move. The same is true for your thoughts and emotions. The moment you stop trying to control them, they begin to pass naturally like the river flowing downstream. There is great power in allowing. The more you resist, the more energy you give to what you fear. But when you release resistance, when you stop trying to control what cannot be controlled, you invite peace to take its place. In surrender, you stop wrestling with life and begin to dance with it. You move with the rhythm of the universe instead of against it. Many people believe surrender means weakness, but it's the opposite. It's courage. It takes strength to let go of control, to trust that life knows what it's doing. When you surrender, you align yourself with something greater than your personal will. You move from the limited perspective of the ego to the infinite wisdom of the heart. And the heart understands what the mind never could. That peace is not achieved by grasping, but by releasing. Now, as you breathe, allow yourself to feel that truth. With each inhale, imagine you are breathing in light, calm, clarity, and trust. With each exhale, imagine that light washing away old fears, old beliefs, and the need to control. The more you breathe, the lighter you become. You begin to sense that you are being held by something vast and kind, something that has always been guiding you, even when you couldn't see it. In this space of surrender, everything softens. The body relaxes, the mind quiets, and the heart opens. You begin to realize that letting go is not an end. It's a return to peace, to simplicity, to the natural rhythm of your being. Life was never meant to be carried so heavily. It was meant to be experienced moment by moment, with openness and trust. So now, take one final breath And as you exhale, release everything that no longer serves you. Every thought, every worry, every ounce of tension. Let it all dissolve into the stillness around you. Feel how light you are when you stop trying to control the flow of life. In this surrender, you rediscover your freedom, a freedom that has always lived within you, waiting for you to let go and simply be. As you begin to let go, something beautiful begins to unfold. A quiet stillness, a deep recognition of who you truly are beneath the noise. In the absence of worry, when the mind finally settles, you start to remember your natural state of being: peace. Not the kind of peace that depends on everything being perfect, but the peace that simply is, the one that has always been within you, untouched by the passing storms of thought and emotion. This peace doesn't need to be created, it doesn't come from outside of you. It's the essence of your being, the silent witness that has been there through every moment of your life. Even when your mind was filled with chaos, this peace was there, quietly waiting for you to notice it. It's like the still surface of a lake beneath rippling waves, calm, unmoving, always present beneath the motion. Take a deep breath and allow your awareness to soften. Feel the rise and fall of your chest, the rhythm of your body, the gentle flow of your breath. Notice how life moves through you effortlessly. You don't need to make the breath happen. It happens on its own. In the same way, peace is not something you force. It's what remains when you stop struggling, when you stop searching, when you simply allow yourself to be. As you rest in this awareness, you may feel a subtle warmth spreading through your heart, a sense of ease in your body. This is the energy of peace revealing itself. It's not loud or dramatic. It's soft, patient, and infinitely compassionate. It doesn't demand attention. It invites it. The more you turn toward it, the more you realize that this peace has always been guiding you, gently calling you back home to yourself. Your thoughts may still arise, but notice how different they feel now. They pass through like clouds across a wide sky, without disturbing the stillness beneath. You can see them, acknowledge them, and let them go. That's the power of awareness. It transforms the way you experience life. You no longer get lost in the stories of the mind. You see them for what they are: temporary expressions, passing through the vastness of your consciousness. Feel how expansive you truly are. The peace within you isn't small, it's boundless. It's not confined by your circumstances, by your worries, or by the roles you play. It's the same peace that exists in the quiet of the forest, in the stillness of dawn, in the gentle rhythm of the ocean's tide. It is the pulse of existence itself, and it lives within you. When you connect with this peace, you also reconnect with your inner wisdom. You begin to trust life again, to see things with clarity rather than fear. Decisions become softer, moments become richer. You no longer seek control because you feel guided from within. This peace becomes your compass, quiet, steady, always pointing you toward harmony. You don't have to protect it because it's not fragile. It's not something that can be lost. It can only be forgotten. And each time you pause, each time you breathe consciously, you remember again. You return to yourself. You come back to the place that no fear, no thought, no circumstance can touch. Now, take another deep breath, and as you exhale, feel that peace expanding beyond your body, radiating outward like light. It fills the space around you, the air, the room, the world beyond. The peace within you becomes the peace you share. Every calm breath, every moment of stillness you cultivate, ripples outward into everything you touch. You begin to understand that peace is not something you wait for, it's something you embody. It's the way you walk, the way you speak, the way you see others. When you live from that inner calm, you bring balance to everything around you. You become a reminder to others that peace is possible, that it's real, that it's already here. If the mind tries to return to old patterns of worry or fear, simply smile at it. You've seen through its illusion. You know now that you are not your thoughts, you are the space they move through. The peace within you is deeper than any fear, stronger than any uncertainty. It's the essence of your being, the quiet light that never fades. In this awareness, life feels different. Even the simplest moments, a breath, a sound, a feeling carry beauty. You begin to realize that peace isn't something you find at the end of a journey. It's what's been guiding every step. You don't have to strive for it. You just have to remember it. So now, as you breathe in this stillness, allow it to fill every part of your being. Let it soothe your mind, soften your heart, and awaken the quiet joy of simply existing. Rest here for a moment, in the space between thoughts, in the silence that holds everything. This is who you are. You are the calm beneath the waves. You are the stillness behind every breath. You are peace itself.